live coverage of these games here at the Lptl ground. And this is a Team Friends taking on Team Golazo. Those of you who are watching live, and really remember well that last weekend Team Friends conceded 7 goals, and it was a nursery rhyme sang to them, 7 days make a week. Can they really erase that from the historical books of the Lptl today against Team Golazo? As we're watching them right now, big ups to all of you into the comment section, and just copy that link and share it onto your WhatsApp groups and your status for more of the action, brought to you by Romcast Events, courtesy of Boxer Construction Limited Company, the Two Dudes CPR at Port here in Barak. Timeout Leisure Park is the place to be tonight, and all the ways. Game number 2 of the play. We literally had one game. The first one, Omid taking on Chikumba, and Omid had to snatch 3 goals from Chikumba to 2. And now let's see what Golazo has gotten for us today into this cage as we're watching that online. Friends, those of you are watching, Friends playing against Golazo. Friends in the black and yellow, and Golazo in that magnificent little bit of a maroon color there. Friends now, Gervin in the middle, passing that again, grabs that. Team Friends getting there. Golazo trying their play. Stolen. Friends to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper cools that down into the middle here. Passing all the way onto the sides there. Friends. Liam there also. Stolen again. Fred, shot number 17. Team Friends. Pass there. A little bit of beauty of passes here from Friends now. Trying to get into play. Stolen. Parsed there. 31. Into play. Goalkeeper intercepts there. It's going to be a goal kick. Thinking it was a corner. Goalkeeper is going to be taking that. Putting on his gloves. Quickly there, stolen. A quick play. Team Friends. Liam. Good and nice play in the middle. Team Friends with a tip-top one play, good opportunity. It's a corner. They're absolutely playing well. Team Friends for this first half is 0-0 according to the score line of the two teams. Golazo Friends going into play there. Liam into the middle, passing there, a tip 1-2 there. It looks like Friends might strike first. Golazo, Friends in the yellow. Spectators everywhere today. Enjoying the little bits of a play there. Friends, the shot there. Great gloves from the goalkeeper. It's going to be a corner. Started so quickly. There they go. It is Golazo now passing there in the middle. Friends still that. Golazo now on the attack. Shot comes in there, blocked. That is so quickly. Liam. There we go. Team Friends with a minus. Opportunity wasted. You should have strike there. Another chance comes in, blocked. Team Friends comes in. Golazo, shot number 2. With a shot there. Hits the bar. Goalkeeper grabs that again. Stats that away. That was a very powerful shot from Golazo. Friends again. Stolen. Golazo. Friends. Gavin Mawanda. Started so quickly here again. Golazo foul, says the referee. It's a long one there from Mawanda. There we go. Started so quickly here, Golazo. Friends now. Opportunity wasted. It's gonna be a free kick. Team Golazo. Friends now, Liam. Great shot there and great gloss from the goalkeeper. Liam with that strong, powerful shot. It's Golazo now running onto the line. Started so quickly. Friends, they should be very careful. Mawanda, stolen, Golazo. A shot there, great gloss from the goalkeeper. A long throw. Goalkeeper grabs that. Team Golazo. Stolen, Friends. Friends again. Opportunity there. Should have made it one. That was absolutely very close. A big dedication for Friends there. Look at that. He goes in there. Oh my goodness. He's absolutely about to hit the pole there. Grabbed again. Rolled. It's a free kick for Friends. Started so quickly. Golazo now, opportunity. Stolen. Golazo again. Friends now, Liam. Passes well. Golazo now, cleared away. Friends now, Liam. Couldn't find that one. Go. Friends with the defending here. Golazo now back to the goalkeeper. Started so quickly. Golazo passing a tip play here. There they go, Golazo playing from behind now into their half. Golazo now on the attack. Stolen and fouled. Referee awards a free kick for Team Friends. Started so quickly. Team Friends, Golazo getting into play there. Shot number 11. Golazo, they steal that back. Again, Golazo. Friends now. Fred, shot number 17, Liam. Minus play. It's gonna be a corner there. A bump there for Liam on the side net there. Didn't see that coming. Hold on. Liam out there in pain. Coming there already. Friends. It's gonna be a goal kick. Awarded, started so quickly. Into play, Fred. Liam comes back. Started so quickly. Friends, those of you watching live, it's the beauty here at the Lptl grounds. Try to roll through the right eye by Romcost Events, giving you a full glimpse of the action here in the Lptl cage. It is Friends taking on Team Golazo, and it is 0-0. Brought in so quickly. Team Golazo now. They lose that. Friends now gonna take a free kick. There they go. Goalkeeper grabs that. Long one there. Team Friends now. Can they mark the cage in here? And we see the beauty of excellence from either teams today. Started so quickly again. Team Friends. What a goal! Great execution here. They strike fast. Team Friends with a goal now, leading into this first half by a goal to nil. Shot number 31 with a good strike there. Trying to recover back from the enormous 7 goals now. Team Friends. It's gonna be a free kick. Started so quickly. Golazo wanting to come from behind, deflected for a free kick. So so quickly here, the goal scorer turns. Team Friends focused in their play. Trying out there, another one! Goal number 2! Great brains there from Mawanda. A good way of organizing themselves with a 1, 2, 3, 4 passing here. They get it behind. They're trying to limit down their 7 days last week. Let's see what happens. Can they rain the fire on Golazo? It's 2 goals to 0 now into this first half. Team Friends passing there. Coming into play again. Team Friends enjoying the moment. It's going to be a corner. Started so quickly. Team Friends in the middle. Another chance there, wasted. Golazo, 1 man in 4. Team Friends get it back. Rolling in defense there. Beautifully taken that. Team Friends. Golazo, Friends still that clearance mad. What a way of play. It's gonna be started so quickly here. Golazo with a long one there. Great acrobatic there from Golazo, but it goes in nothing. Started so quickly here. Good play, a long one there. As we're going to be having Kumafo coming in a few after this game. What a chance! Liam misses that to make it 3. Should reduce on the mighty shame of the 7 goals. Friends now, Fred. Passes to Liam. Great chance there. They should utilize every little bit of the opportunity. Started so quickly. Golazo. They go into play, still that back. A long one there. Clearance. Team Friends. Mawanda fouled. Referee looks on. The goalkeeper fouled, says the referee. Started so quickly. A full bench for Team Friends as we see Mahad there with all the team players swarming in any moment. A big squad for Team Friends there today. Opportunity for Golazo. Great work by the goalkeeper. Comes out to save the day. Ball out, says the referee. Started so quickly here. That comes to the end of the first half with a lead from Team Friends there. 2-goal lead from Friends. And let's see what happens into the second half as we bring to you more action here at the Lptl grounds. Welcome back. Those of you who are watching us live, it is Friends taking on Golazo, and this is the second half. It's a 2-goal lead by Friends. Those of you who are watching us live, Golazo hanging behind with 2 goals, and perhaps they really want to strike to get a consolation perhaps into the second half. Welcome. Those of you in the comment section, tell us what you think about this game. Later on, Kamafa will be coming on as we're gonna bring to you the right coverage of these games here at the Lptl grounds. Started so quickly, grabbed by the goalkeeper. It's gonna be a goal kick. Those of you are watching live, Team Friends are taking on Golazo into this play today. It is a play to witness today. There we go, it's an opportunity, goal number 2. Down and dusted there, 3 goals there. The second goal scored by the previous shot, number 31 there, and now it is a collection of another goal. 3 goals to nil. Friends taking off the shame, bringing back their reputation now against Golazo. 3 goals to 0. Brought so quickly, Golazo now. Cleared away. It's gonna be a Golazo fighting there, foul, says the referee. It's gonna be a free kick. It is a foul, says the referee, out of the elbow fights there against Friends player. That is so quickly. Team Friends, Liam. Golazo now, opportunity for Golazo. Goalkeeper saves the day. Goalkeeper down out of that rumbling in the play. Gonna be taking care of the player down there. It is the second half, and it's 3 goals for Friends and 0 for Golazo. Those of you are watching us live, this is the game to watch. Started so quickly. Fair Friends trying to play against Golazo. Goalkeeper comes in to save the day. It's going to be a free kick taken. So quickly Golazo comes in, goes out. It's going to be a free kick now for Friends. They take it there. Friends. You see there, Team Friends now stepping up front for goal number 4 perhaps. Getting into play. As we see that happening. Well defended. There it is. They're in the box. The shot comes in, blocked. Or a kick there. Friends enjoying themselves. Goalkeeper grabs that for a long throw. There into the middle. Team Friends. Golazo steals that back. Try to pass there, Golazo. In the middle. Back running up front. Turning there. Friends defending. Golazo with a shot there. Great goal! What an opportunity! A comeback for Golazo. Great move there. Look at that. A turn there and another banger behind the net to make it 1-3. Started so quickly now. Golazo wanting to really come from behind. They get a consolation from Friends in the score line. Right there. Golazo now passing there. Going into play. Goes out for free kick. Govin comes out for Team Friends. Golazo Friends now. They lose that. They should really step up. Golazo with a long one there. Goalkeeper grabs that. It's going to be a corner. That is so quickly. Golazo in defense. Free kick. And now Team Friends. Referee overlooks that. Taken so quickly. Golazo with that steal back. Here they are. Friends taking into play Golazo. Golazo now. Team Friends steal it back. Going into play. Golazo. Team Friends should not relax out of those moves made by Golazo. There, Golazo now. Trying to get there into play. Opportunity for Team Friends now. Golazo steal it back. Counter press there. Friends steal it back. Trying to get there down. Friends with a minus. It's going to be a corner. Says the referee. What a defense here for Team Golazo. Going out there. Fred turns back. Team Friends. Text there, a good zero pass. But great eyes by the defense there. Started so quickly. Golazo stealed it back. They are the underdogs. Fred. Friends. Long one there, Golazo. Friends, steal it back. Golazo with a shot there. Goalkeeper saves the day. That number 10 is so dangerous, Golazo. Of that play, he haggles in. Fouled, says the referee. Gonna be a free kick taken. Foul on the Golazo player. Gonna be free kick taken, goes wide. It's a goal kick. A long one there. Golazo, friends. Friends now. Golazo. Friends now with a shot there. The referee denies them the chance. Started so quickly. Golazo going there. It's a free kick for Golazo. The referee denies them that opportunity. Gives a free kick to Team Golazo. What a chance now for Golazo to make it 2. Those of you who are watching us live. There it is! It's 2 goals now. They're coming from behind. A constellation of 2 goals. Can they come back from behind? It's 2 goals for Golazo and 3 for Team Friends. Can they keep up the spirit of play? Team Friends, they literally had 3 goals. A shot comes in there, being blocked there by shot number 10. Golazo now, they know they can't do it. Started so quickly, self-belief. Foul, says the referee. There it is. And it's blocked. Free kick started so quickly. Team Friends there. They grab it again. Golazo defends so well in that moment. Stolen again. Golazo with the clearance. Goalkeeper grabs that. We're going to be having Komafo with Spots Fire in a few. Coming on. It's a corner awarded to Team Friends. Started so quickly. A shot comes there again, blocked. Shot number 31 wants to get a hat trick. Started so quickly. Golazo trying to get up front. Goalkeeper with a clearance. Again. Another outrageous play. Broke so quickly. Cleared away. Golazo. Great pass there. A throw. Team Friends in the yellow and black. Time is clicking down on Friends to seal up the victory. today. It's going to be a free kick taken by Golazo. Started so quickly. Here they come, trying to haggle out. It's going to be a free kick. The referee awards that to Team Golazo. Friends now trying to get there. Blocked. Golazo with the opportunity. Shot number 14. They still are back. They go in the middle. Trying to turn to give a 1-1 play. Stolen. Goes out for a free kick. Given to Team Friends. Started so quickly. Friends now. Fred takes a shot. Started so quickly. Golazo. Getting in there. Friends in the yellow. And they hold on to the victory. Fred rolling on the sides. Team Friends again. Trying to give a minus here. There they go, Friends. They want a fourth goal. One opportunity there to turn. Almost narrow escape. He hits the side pole there. It was a good chance for Team Friends to make it four. Look at that. Now Golazo. Friends, it steals it back. Takes a shot there. Goes over the bar. Golazo. Goalkeeper grabs that. Time clocking down. Friends now. Shots of play. Goes over the bar. Golazo now with the opportunity to make it 3. Oh my goodness, saved by the goalkeeper. Does a good job of defending. Golazo with that clearance. Tries there. Chance wasted there for Friends. Golazo picks the crumbs. Long one there. Golazo with a chance there. So quickly here. It is Friends now getting into play, looking for goal number 4. as Golazo looks for the equalizer. It's a foul, says the referee. Started so quickly. Free kick for Golazo. Goalkeeper. A long one there. It's a free kick for France. Golazo there trying to do the clearance. Friends there with the turn. Golazo pressing in. They want the equalizer. Being fouled, says the referee, and a chance of the free kick awarded. Remember, they've played and wasted that. Was a good moment. It is a free kick awarded to Team Friends. Started so quickly, a long one there. Golazo. Friends there. Golazo steals it back. Friends again. Golazo again. Trying to get there. Friends, and that comes to the end of the victory given and awarded to Team Friends with the enormous 3 goals to 2. It was such a good game to watch. It is a 3-2 according to the scoreline, and we get to you into another game as Team Kamafo will be stepping into the cage, taking on Sportsfire in a few moments as the crew awards the man of the match, and as well giving us the initials of the game by Enoch Chibonde.
Man of the match.
Say.
Kwa guli tu kamera hii baba kulikayo
nzireyo baba
oli bulungi
ndi bulungi
ero badde bulungi
mbeire bulungi kwa netegese ino natenduke ng'obwire bukaali
zowe libadde ly'amaanyi
zo libadde ly'amaanyi nnyo twayongeddeko kubanga gemu yasembayo twakola bubi so nga tulinotereezaamuko ku nsobi zaffe
timu ebadde etaddewo fighting eyagala kubagatta Golazo
kituufu kuba era ng'okimanyi dying minutes zo pressure ebawo naddala timu eba eridiize so naye just mukama atuyambe n'abeera ku saidi yaffe
so wiki ebatambulidde bulungi zowe libadde ly'amaanyi
okusinziira ku nsobi ze twafuna olwaggwa kochi waffe yatereezaamu nnyo okusinziira ku nsobi ezaaliwo kuba twalabika bubi nnyo
golo 2 leero ne assist obadde kino obadde luddo kikola okuva watandika osamba eno liigi
kituufu era ng'omusambi naawe wabeera ku ttiimu empya kusooka n'ebitabukamuko naye nga musuubiza abateammates bange mbu kuva na leero kigenda kyukamuko
sooka obakobe mu lusoga
tijja bakoba baba kale nga ndi bakoba ndi musanufu ino olwa geemu ya leero era neyanziza ino nebaza Katonda atukuume.
Kale tukwagaliza bwangu.
Kale namwe mbagaliza bisinga.
Olusogo olukobye oluwulidde. Kale that is Ivan Kidudu olusoga alukobye TD wenkoma. Kale up next is Spotfire versus Komafo. See you.